So these are the beautiful flowers that I got from work. It was so heavy, I had to carry it with 2 hands and then my arms ached. So I guess this from the Rose Madame. And there were so many flowers and I had some left over from the last bouquet that Mew bought me that I was able to make another little bouquet of flowers. Hello, so today's video will be a little bit different to my usual style. I thought that now that I've been posting to YouTube for almost a year, it's important to talk about some of the downsides to moving abroad and living in China. To answer the question, does homesickness ever go away? I would say no. Some days you deal with it better than others. When I first moved to China, I wasn't homesick at all. I'm very, very close with my family, but I had Mew, I had, a family here, and we can still stay in contact, social media, FaceTime, things like that. I speak to my family all the time. So it wasn't so much missing them. Of course I did miss them, but I haven't lived with my parents apart from the little bit during COVID. I moved out when I was 18. So I'd spent a long time not living with family and getting used to only seeing them a few times a year. So it wasn't new, and I lived in Canada and I wasn't homesick then. But there are things that remind you that you do live the other side of the world. I've found that actually the longer I'm away and not seeing my family and missing out on Christmas and birthdays and weddings and things like that, I do miss them more and more every day. And also when things go wrong, when I am sick and I'm in a foreign hospital, or when my loved ones are going through hard times or they are sick, it's very difficult to be away from home. There are responsibilities that are in place where I can't just leave China and be reunited with my family. And I think that's one thing that adds to feeling homesick. Is knowing that I can't just hop on a plane and go back like I could when I was at university. There are things that I do that help with feeling homesick. So actually the main reason I started posting to YouTube and that I wanted to make a channel was to document my time here. Not so much to get views or to earn money or anything like that. It was personally for me, so that in 10 years, 20 years time, I can come back and watch them. And also so that my family back home can see what I'm up to. They can see that I am safe, that I'm loved, and that I am having a really good time and that I can share it with them. The whole process has actually been very therapeutic for me, to take time out of my day to film or record things that I think are beautiful and really push myself to go out there and do things whilst living in China. So my first 6 months in China, I didn't film anything. I'd kind of put YouTube to the back of my mind, and I really just worked, slept. Occasionally I went out, but definitely nothing that I would film. And then when COVID hit over here and we were in a 3-month lockdown, I knew that when we were out of there, I was really going to live every day to the max, and at least once a week do something that I found worthy of filming. Now, you as a viewer might not enjoy every part of my video. Maybe some things I don't film very much because I try to be involved in the events rather than just, you know, take a video and stay from that perspective. So filming and starting this YouTube channel has been very therapeutic in my homesickness journey. And speaking to you, seeing your comments saying, "Oh, it looks great," or "I remember when I was in Shanghai," and sharing your stories and your knowledge as well has been very helpful for me to build this little community, no matter where I am in the world. So thank you for that. Another thing that I like to do to reduce homesickness is to sketch or to draw or to do something creative. So today I am going to attempt to make some glass cutting coasters. I've never done this before, but I got a DIY kit for Christmas, and then I ordered some extra bits, and we're gonna see if I can do something. I find the creative process very relaxing, and again, makes me feel more at home and less homesick. So let's give it a go. Okay, let's start this DIY. I think I may have gone a little bit over the top with glass and with the materials that I needed, but I thought if I was going to do it, I was going to do it right. So let's give it a go. These are the finished coasters. They could really do with some kind of sealant over the top. I was thinking maybe I'll put the glue on, but they're kind of cute. Another thing that I'm trying to do to be more healthy, not just physically but mentally as well, is to change my diet and work out more, start working out because I wasn't doing it before. Eating healthier, and Mew is doing this with me. So today is about day 5 or 6 of us kind of changing our lifestyle a little bit to see if it helps, and we've both lost around 1 to 2 kilos and feel much better. I feel less tired, so we are working out, and Mew is cooking healthy food for us. So I thought I would share with you what he's cooking for us tonight. And I think having a home-cooked meal, it just hits differently when you're missing home. So let's have a look, see what we're having tonight. To make myself feel better when I'm struggling, I look for the little things in life. So every morning and evening I watch the sunrise and sunset. To me, this is one of life's natural treasures. today is very cold and rainy, and in an effort to enjoy the small things in life, I am wearing my big fluffy coat, and the pockets are fluffy too, so it just feels like I'm wearing a blanket, and it makes the rain a little bit more tolerable. If you're feeling homesick, you are not alone. Feel free to reach out in the comments or over on Instagram. Thank you for watching. See you next week.